All right, welcome, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We said we're gonna do it, so let's actually do it. Let's go. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Well, not morning now. Afternoon. Sorry about that. Good afternoon. It still looks like morning here in California. Let me start by asking, how is your Sunday? That's the first question I want to ask you. How is your Sunday? Let me see what's going on. Hey, Deontay, welcome into the chat. I think Deontay in here. All right, hold on, hold on. Now welcome, folks. How? So, first question: how is your Sunday? All right, friends. We can watch series all day long, but I mean, I still have to wonder how is your Sunday. Can you hear me now? I think I'm perfect. I should be better. Can you hear me much better? I should be much better. Let's see. Let me turn it up a little more. A little more. A little more. There you go. Mike, it's good now. All right. And my mic was turned around. Sorry about that. Okay. So, how was it on a Sunday? How is your Sunday? Let me see everybody right now. Let me just reach out to some folks right now. Angela Atkinson, welcome to the chat. How is your Sunday? Elise, welcome to the chat. Leonard, welcome to the chat. Let's see. Yvette, welcome to the chat. Nanya, welcome to the chat. How is your Sunday? Hope it going good so far. AS, welcome to the chat. Dot Willie, welcome to the chat. Let's see. Tina, welcome to the chat. Let's see who else is here. Bernice, welcome to the chat. Ocean Baby, welcome to the chat. Don Uncles, welcome to the chat. Fix the volume. Fix the volume. You're fine with the volume? Do I need to speak louder? I think I'm fine. Jackie, welcome to the chat. Highly blessed, welcome to the chat. Let's see. Lorna, welcome to the chat. Sheena, welcome to the chat. Great, working on some projects for my classroom. I like that, Bernice. Nancy, welcome to the chat. Nancy Lynn, welcome to the chat. Latoya, welcome to the chat. Lisa, welcome to the chat. Are you better with the volume now? Teresa, welcome to the chat. Let me make sure the volume is good. Is the volume good before we start? Is the volume okay? Is the volume okay? Is the volume okay? There are lots of things I want to get into now, right? Good afternoon. Erin Mack, welcome to the chat. JDM, welcome to the chat. Volume good. Volume good. Volume is perfect. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I like that. So I'm going to start at, before we even get into the entire content, I have something we want to define because I need to understand something. My Sunday is great. I'm really chilling, to be very honest with you. I'm trying to get some rest because I have to keep up with videos, video, and then, whatever it is I do during the week. Seeing clients. But it's been very good. Deborah, welcome to the chat. Kali, welcome to the chat. Ceci, welcome to the chat. Shirley, welcome to the chat. Sincere Splash, welcome to the chat. Clayton, welcome to the chat. Volume is fine. Just sounds like an echo chamber. Sounds like an echo chamber. Hold on. Like I'm in an echo chamber. The one MR, welcome to the chat. Volume better now? Volume is fine. Just kind of sounds like an echo chamber. Maybe because I try not to. I know that I get very loud on the volume, so I don't want to be too high. Is it better? Is the volume better? All right. Make sure some of the volume good enough, guys. So that way I don't, I'm also trying not to crush y'all's ear. Is that better? Volume better? Somebody said them do some gardening. Hello from Bahamas. Geraldine, I really want to go to the Bahamas. Geraldine, I'm going to tell you right now. Geraldine, let me explain something to you. Bahamas is on my bucket list. But it's audible and it's good. It sounds like an echo chamber. Hold on. Somebody said them do some gardening. Hello from Bahamas. Okay, just making sure. Okay, so the volume is there. All right, so it sounds fine. Okay, so let's dig into today's show because I have to understand some things because maybe, and this is a good. We were asking a lot of good questions over the past few days. There's a lot of good questions that have been asked. All right. What I want you to do first and foremost is I want women to. This is for the ladies then, because the one MR we have to understand. Chico probably going to come in. Christopher going to come in. I know maybe Malcolm is going to come in because Malcolm was on a whole argument today, and it's all good. Here's my question: what is girl code? I want you to define girl code for me, please. This one I want. Please define girl code. Milver, welcome to the chat. I'm gonna wait on the response to come in. I've been to the Bahamas, Mary. Trust me, I've seen the waters of Bahamas. I really and truly love to go. Only Trinidad. I've come to Trinidad before. I can come again, but I went before. I went to Trinidad and Tobago and well, both island. Faith is a substance. Welcome to the chat. I tried shark and bake in Trinidad. That was very, very good. So GGHV, I tried shark and bake. That was very, very good. Adina, welcome to the chat. Corletta, welcome to the chat. What is girl code? Let's discuss this girl code, please. Tell me about this girl code. Ladies, what is girl code? I'm going to explain to me what girl code is, because me know bro code, men, bro code have parts to it, I guess. You know what I mean? The main part of bro code is Shayla broke girl code. So don't go after your friends or family, members or significant others. So what is girl code? Girl code equals to, somebody said girl code equal to don't trust girls. Do that, say don't trust girls. All right. Cortina, welcome to the chat. Trinidad in the house. Lorna, welcome to the chat. Yes, shark and bake was lovely. It was lovely. I love shark and bake. Juanita, welcome to the chat. Yes, let me see what I want to say to me now. What is girl code? To me, we hold each other accountable and don't tell each other's secrets. All right, let me see if we can understand girl code. One girl code is don't mess with someone's friend who we have been with. Okay. Laurel from Grenada. I haven't been to Grenada yet, so I need to come there. So I need to go to Grenada. Guys, by the way, if you get a chance to the Caribbean, please travel to the Caribbean. The islands are very, very nice. You'll love them. Not just Jamaica. You can go Trinidad, you can go Grenada, you can go Bahamas, Barbados. Any of them that you go to, they're very, very nice. I've been to a couple islands and they've always been lovely. Girl code is never go behind your friend's back. All right? May I see that? Girl code. We are talking about girl code. First, let me define girl code. Loyalty. No crossing paths with your friends, your girlfriends. I've previously crossed. I have integrity. Don't know about the trashy women. Not really. Welcome to the chat. I see you. Kay, welcome to the chat, Kay. Goddess London, welcome to the chat. Roxanne, welcome to the chat. Ozzy, welcome to the chat. Vibing with Charlie Morris. For me, girl code is treating my friends the way I want to be treated. Keep secrets. Don't exchange men. Be honest with one another. That's actually a good one, Tia. Nice. I love that. Don't go after each significant other. Mary, I want to know also. I'm 66. Mary said there's no gold code. Mary, there must have been some girl code in your time. You can't ever say you have some code a women have, because there is an eye to eye that women see to each other. There's something about how women see together. Girl code, because respect each other's relationships and don't disrespect the D. Okay. You're right. Shayla, he does deserve the bottom feeder. Oh boy. I don't deserve a good woman like Amber. Steph Lee, come in, Steph Lee. Hello, Steph Lee. Me need the honesty from you today. I am asking, so I don't misunderstand. No, maybe I need to ask this question. Is girl code and sisterhood the same thing? Somebody said sisterhood. Let me just check that. Clayton, welcome to the chat. Hold on. Because the men them need to understand this, The one MR we're getting a lesson today. Is girl code and sisterhood the same? Because me hear the two of them, the two references them that are made sometimes. It is sisterhood. It's a sisterhood. Boundaries. And you don't date each other's men. If it's unusual circumstances, you communicate first. Don't mess with the close friends. Okay, only your friends, husbands, or spouses off limits. Even if they're broken up. That does make sense. It does make sense. It makes sense. Off limits. It makes sense. Don't lie, betray, cheat with someone else's man or woman. And you don't steal. Otherwise, you get dumped from being a friend. Quite simple. All the time, Laurel. All the time. Let's see. I'm so obvious. So respect each other. Sophia, welcome to the chat. We say respect each other. Ashley's here. So like, oh, Corletta. Okay. Corletta, is Ashley here as well too? Never say Ashley thing there. Sincere Splash, big up yourself. Sincere Splash. Let me see what you say, sincere. Sincere, what you say? I know I see something from Portia, welcome to the chat. Shireen, welcome to the chat. Don't date your friend's ex. Alright. Miss Cook. Mary from Mississippi. Alright. Come on, Miss One tell me today. Okay, so I said last night we made this video, and I say, I think that I don't know if this is girl code. So I asked about girl code and all this kind of thing, and I was asking if PR is holding up girl code. Because PR, right? I ask if that's what she's doing. If this is girl code, because Shayla is here wrong, and PR is here kikiing and getting a whole kick out of what's going on here, so. PR is here getting a kick out of what exactly is taking place. So I start asking myself, well, is she doing this girl code thing? Is that what girl code is? Laughing at toxicity because of that it looked like to me. Cynthia, welcome to the chat. They both go together. Don't date your friends, man, especially your husband. Desiree, welcome to the chat. Good afternoon. All right, so let me dig into PR's little action before we get into the other parts of things.
And I checked her.
Shayla,
What?
you did not go over to Amber's house and check her.
I feel like Anthony has not been completely honest with me, and my sister's been putting little ideas in my head about where Anthony be at when he's not here. Mm-hmm. So I just went over there and ran up on her. Yeah, who else? I ain't scared.
Shayla, don't do that.
I already owe her one.
Do you see how simple she's correcting Shayla? And I don't know if maybe it's because Shayla is not her friend. But look how simple she's correcting Shayla. Like it's not really and truly she putting her foot down or any of those things. And I'm going to show you the difference of what I'm talking about, because I think Anthony and Dalen has given us a close view so you can see the difference between when men do check-in and when women do check-in. So y'all going to tell me. Let's keep running it.
Piari. And listen, I'm sorry about the marriage, the divorce, that our friendship didn't work out, but I'm not playing about my baby daddy. Mm-hmm. We have a son together. I'm not.
So in other words, she's saying that no matter if Amber is not yet divorced, I don't care about that. What I care about is the child. That's what I care about. So in other words, it doesn't matter if he's still married. The man has to come to me, even though on the books, the man is still married. Welcome to the chat, Faye. Prophetess Holly, welcome to the chat. Missy, welcome to the chat. Trauma bonding. That's what they were doing. Thank you very much, Missy. I love that. And I feel like a lot of times now, what women are calling girl code, I think now, what them are called girl code now is trauma bonding, because women are doing this a lot. I feel like them do this a lot, a whole lot, more than anything else. Carl Cook, welcome to the chat. Respect each other. O'Neill, I would not call what PR and Shayla is having girl code. Oh, I see. I stand corrected. So is this trauma bonding then? Is that what this is? Is this trauma bonding? Is that what this is? So in other words, this is trauma.
Playing about my family, PR. Mm-hmm. And I let her know, I don't care about none of that. This life is about Kai now.
Like, that's it.
Your brother, huh?
Yes, he's my brother. Brother, best friend.
I don't think you can call somebody your brother after that. But you know what? I'm watching YouTube, PR. Yeah, I got my eyes on you. You
gotta watch me.
I know I don't. Because you know how I'm coming.
All right. So okay. So Vanswell has this question. Vanswell, let me answer your question. It's a tough question. You say if you had wife or child first. It depends. In my case, my child does not have the same, what you call it now, mother as my wife. So that's different. In other words, in that case, of course, you're going to choose a child. I'm going to have to choose a child in that case. And if my wife had a child outside or whatever it is, she would have to choose her child over me. Yes. That's what I'm saying right now. I'm going to have to stand on that. Now, if it was in the case of my wife having a child and it was her or the child based on childbirth, then I would say bring her back because she can have another child. It's a tough question. Whichever way I answer it, I guess I'm in whatever it is, but that's what I would choose. So Vanswell, that's the question you're asking me. I can stand on business enough. You know me. I'm gonna tell you what I think. It's either you like it or you don't like it. Because I have a child and the child is different, the mother is different from the wife I have now, then yes, I'm gonna choose my child first. That's what I'm going to do. But in the case of if it was I had a wife and she was having a child and there's childbirth and they only can save one, then yes, I'm gonna ask to save my wife so that way I could have the wife can get another kid. That's why I look at it, because I wouldn't want the wife to grow up without a. I don't want a child to grow up without a mother like that. If I didn't have to, that's one plus. You can get another child from the wife. That's why I look at it. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Just
Okay,
as long as
girl.
we know. I'm
Where
gonna
you
go get
going?
some water or something. We gonna be here for a minute.
All right. So Piari, and I see what Vanswell talking about. But Vanswell, we'll get into it. Don't worry, Vanswell, we're going to get into it. So Vanswell is trying to argue that because the child is not from Amber, then he should focus on this is what Vanswell is. Hold on, Angela Kitson. So if every married man gets a child outside of the marriage, they should leave there. I'm not saying that. You see, that's what I'm talking about. It is one of those trick questions. It's a trick question. That's what it is. At the end of the day, Angela, it's a trick question. You just ask me, and I only can answer it the best possible way. Because if my wife, with her child, if she has to choose between myself and her child, she's going to choose her child. And I'm not upset about her choosing her child. I'm not upset about that. I'm just not. I'm not upset about that. No, if that's an outside child. No, if the child is on the inside for whatever else it is. Now, what Vanswell is probably alluding to is this man having a wife first, then having a child. I think that's what Vanswell is alluding to. I think that's what he's alluding to. Anyway, make we dig in at the business. Hold on, I'm soon get into this. So the deal here is this. Piara is caught up in this particular house, and she's caught up with Shayla, right? She caught up with Shayla in the entire house. And I thought it was girl code. So I mentioned that it's girl code. So women now telling me now say, girl code is not what I think it is. Angela Atkinson say, only they need to be schooled on girl code. So I asked the girl code question because I didn't understand girl code. And more want to tell me about girl code. In this case, I don't think, Angela Atkinson, in this case, I don't think the man should leave his household for an outside child. I don't think so. Vanzwell asked a question, I'm going to answer Vanzwell's question. It's a trick question. That's what it is. If I were to have an outside child and the wife decides that she wants whatever it is, I'm not supposed to leave whatever it may be. And if the wife leave and go about her business, that's it too. Which is what Amber is actually doing right now. The woman tired and she want to leave. And Anthony won't let her out of the marriage. And he should let her out of the marriage because it is toxic. And he doesn't want the woman. So it's a different case. We are getting at it. We're going to get into it. The deal here that I'm talking about is the whole idea of Piari. Stephanie says, yes, Piari is scared of Shayla. My thing, though, is if she's so scared, so scaredness can allow you to open your door? That's my question. That is the question that I have for it. Scaredness is making you open it. I know y'all are asking me all heap of solid questions, but this is what it is. No disrespect intended. So let me see. Prophet says, I hope he listens to us. He likes to go off on his own head instead of looking at our. I am looking at your thing. There is someone who's asking me a question. But what about the man? Is his wife supposed to leave the household? What about the man? Is he supposed to leave his household? That's what Angela Atkins is asking me. No. What are you saying? I am reading y'all's comments today. Don't worry, I read the comments and come out talk today. Shayla's like a vampire. Once you invite the evil in, it's over. Yes. Aaron Mack says Shayla is like a vampire. I agree with you, Aaron Mack. That's my perception of Shayla as well. I think you can't have Shayla around. I think Shayla is better as a baby mother. Right now, Anthony should treat her as a baby mother because it is toxic. But hey, it's up to him. Let me see what else y'all telling me. All Shayla does is sells wolf tickets. Let me see what else is there. There shouldn't be a choice. There shouldn't be. There shouldn't be Cynthia Powell. There shouldn't be co-parent with a side chick. If he has to do that too, he may have to do that. He should co-parent to the side chick if he has to. Doesn't look like Amber going to take him back because he's been warranted. So might as well him go be with the side chick right now. All right. All right. Let me see. If this is Shayla and PR is girl code, it doesn't apply to the majority of us in the chat. So in other words, based on what Nanya is saying, sober PR is scared of Shayla. Drunk PR don't give a I love that. As he said, sober PR don't give a rootin' tooth. I love that. But if Amber doesn't want him focus on the child, Vanswell, then sure, he can go focus on the child. I'm not disagreeing with that. And yes, Nanya, thank you very much for that. You're saying what they're doing is more trauma bonding than girl code. If that's what you're telling me now, so in other words, they're doing trauma bonding. Most of the people say yes. 73% of the people say yes, it is trauma bonding. Jacqueline, welcome to the chat. PR is not Anthony's choice of woman in a woman either. It seems so because she seems to be very easily moved. I think I agree, Aaron Mac, Shayla should wake up, would wake the dead. Malcolm, I'm glad you're in the chat. There's no girl code when they're competing for the same man. Obviously, I'm getting that now. I'm understanding that now. Arrow, welcome to chat. Nanya O'Neill, okay, greetings. Shayla is not okay upstairs. She's not okay at all. Survivor's hands, welcome to the chat. Always a pleasure. MP, I think in this situation, PR's loyalty is to Anthony. So I think it is fear, lack of boundaries, and a little entertainment. But let me ask y'all this though. Is it okay to be entertaining? Is it okay to be entertaining the devil in your house? Let me ask you that question. What mother leaves her child every night and run after a man? That is true. And that's what she's been doing. But she's been trying to sell us that she's a great mother, Cynthia Powell. Why does people open their doors and just let people walk in? That's a good question, Ruby. I don't know why. Speak your piece. Anthony abandoned his marriage. And now he realizes what he could lose. He wants his wife back. He does play a lot. A lot of playing going on. O'Neill, we do the same thing. Holding people accountable. I don't understand why you think it's so different. Okay, Nanya, I'm glad you mentioned this. Nanya says, why do O'Neill believe that women don't hold other women accountable? Because I feel like on a soft on other women. Nanya, I'm going to be very honest. I think women are softer on women. Them soft on women. Them don't tell women the truth. This is my feeling as to how. This is what I believe when we watch certain little things. When women do certain stuff, they don't hold women accountable. In fact, let me tell you what I mean, Nanya. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. When the Cassie thing came out with Diddy, when the Diddy and the Cassie thing came out, and I read most of the comments online, and I made sure I did a video on this. Most women were still defending the whole behavior that Cassie was going on with and tried to whitewash it. Most of the comments were women tried to whitewash whatever it is that thing they were saying. And I will keep putting up videos to show y'all what I'm talking about. They tried to whitewash the comments them, and by no means were we okay with Diddy abusing Cassie. And we felt he should get his time. But when they started to show the things that were happening inside of the whole thing, like the whole idea of her, with the male worker, which I showed you out before, and I show you how she was heavily involved. People tried to say in it, them tried to say, okay, it's because she's young, it's because, she has been taken advantage of, and it's because this big grown man has just put her into a bind. That's exactly what the point was given. Nanya, I'm not just, Nanya, I know it sounds like we just say these things, but that's what it is. That's what I feel like sometimes women don't tell the truth on it. I have to be honest with you. Girl code is real and they don't hold each other accountable. Christopher can tell you. I tell you how it come across with men. Girls don't get held accountable. When man holding another man accountable, we do it. We really and truly do. If you've been messing with a girl for too long and we think it's a great girl, we're literally going to tell you. We will literally, you have ways and means, you have friends who literally won't even talk to you. Because of them realize how you're treating the girl. Them literally don't even want to be around the girl at all. Women are not softer on other women. You think it's just for entertainment? I don't think so. I think every single time I have a case, it's okay. If there wasn't, if I was incorrect with what I'm saying, then why do they have the believe all women? Why open the door for someone that they're scared of? Vera is just trying to see what's going on. That's a good question. I've lost all my friends because I held them accountable. See what I mean, Lorna? That's what I'm saying. And you know it too. Nobody's being honest about anything that Dalen and Shayla. But Dalen, I don't know if Shayla is being honest at all. Vansel, I can't agree with that. Shayla is not being honest. Shayla lies when she goes to different places. Shayla is not being honest. Vansel, I can't agree with. Dalen is being honest, but Shayla is not honest. Let me hold on. Let's Vansel, you can't make a claim like that. We've been seeing that. Chico, welcome to the chat. Dalen has been honest, but Shayla has not been honest. There you go. That's my thinking on this. Let me see what I want to say. Goddess, talk to me. Goddess, you say something. Come, Goddess. Come talk, guys. Chico needs to get him back ASAP. He will protect her and through and... He will protect her and through and out. Yeah, me feel like she need... This is my belief. Pierre cannot control her house. And so I think that it is in Pierre's best interest to get Wayne back. Because Wayne will bring her house to order. Shayla in that job. No, y'all don't. Tell me truth. You don't think men hold other men accountable, man? What do you mean? You sure? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Keep your friends close. Let's see. And your enemies closer. PR does not like Amber, so she sides with the other person that feels the same. All right, do that. Shayla is 34. I would call the cops. I would have done the same thing. Rhonda, greetings. Welcome to the chat, Rhonda. Heated debate. Goddess, you are right. What Goddess say? Tell me what you say, Goddess. Goddess, what you say? They do need to get PR needs. This is... No. Men's motto is bros for hope before. Yeah, talk about guys in a high school. Okay. Carla, I think you're talking about guys that are in high school. It's not like a high school thing there. After a certain age, that don't apply. People don't want the toxicity around them. They don't want the drama around them at all either. Trust me. I've had friends too. When I have to tell them something, don't want the drama either. And I've had girls who used to be dramatic and who and friends about them say, hey, just don't bring her home. just please, if you can just bring yourself and don't bring her at all. That's how bad it is from our side. Amber needs growth and happiness. That I love that. Purple, welcome to the chat. Cece, welcome. Cece, welcome. Yes, men can be real fierce with other men. We're very fierce. That's not a lie. I'm not lying. We're very fierce. When it comes to taking accountability, we're not doing the joke thing. Y'all saw what Mike and them was doing. Y'all saw when Mike, what you call it? You know, Mike's grandfather, what they were actually doing. And when that's what you call it, holding accountable. It's just people don't like seeing that anymore. Beating other men. Why you think when it is that a man goes to... In Jamaica, and I know this happens a lot because my dad used to work the prison system. In Jamaica, when men go to jail for something like say rape or something else, when he gets in that prison, he gets whipped. Now, me not hear about that happening in a female prison where that's a normal thing. If y'all can point it to me, fine. But me show you how deep the accountability is. On certain charges, I'm telling you, you're getting beaten when you go in there. Rape. You do something to let's say you do some DV to some little child or something to that effect, you're getting beaten. You are getting whipped. But yes, Shayla is not honest. Shayla is only honest for her benefit. Dalen is honest. Dalen is actually honest. When you talk about honesty, if we're going to talk about accountability, this is what me want to say for accountability. This is what I call accountability. But maybe you're telling me women actually do this. If you're saying women do this, then boy, me need to start seeing that. But okay, let me just show y'all. Let me talk about. Me say accountability. This is what I'm talking about.
Like at this point, and I mean this with all due respect, bro. Amber's too good for you, man. I mean, I'm not even trying to be funny, but I'm just...
See, you think I'm a bad guy? Do you remember who I am? I mean, you just said I'm your brother.
I told you I would never lie to you, bro. Do I think you're a bad guy? Yeah, I do.
You see that? That is honesty. That is honesty. That's not me sugarcoating. Even if he loves her, Carlin, even if he loves her, the truth is, he is still... I can accept that Dalen has feelings for Amber. I can accept that. But nonetheless, Dalen has actually nonetheless, he has nonetheless told Anthony what he needed to do to get his wife back. That is the difference. Men will still be home with their still be friends with their home and drop the woman. Some men, very, very few men, after a certain point in time, you're not into the mix-up because you can't bother with the foolishness. You don't have time. In a younger age, if you want to call it promiscuous age, but at that point in time, you don't have time for it. O'Neal, it's the same thing here in the US. If they hurt a child or an older person, that's what I'm telling y'all. That's accountability. Me, I tell you, man, men hold men accountable far more than women do women. That's the argument I'm making. Unless you want to tell me something different and y'all have a different stats when you can pull up, tell me the times when a woman did something egregious and she went into a woman jail and the woman just beat her up badly. To what we say, ladies, we're honest. You don't. You just don't. Anthony's very immature. Listen to how Dalen is. This is exactly how men correct men. Until Dalen parts with Anthony, until he mans up, those words are going in one ear and come out of the other. Him just try to be the friend him can possibly, but he's going to hold him accountable, Miss Tiffany. It makes sense. I got what you say. I can't stand seeing his lying face across. God, London. Oh, Lord. Even if Anthony's sincere, no one will believe him. That's the thing. He's cried wolf so much times, no one will believe him. Why don't Dalen tell Anthony that she's dating? He knows that she's dating. Vanswell. He knows that she's dating. Dalen is staying out of it. He's not getting into it. Dalen didn't even tell Amber that she lived over there. That he still lives over by Shayla's house. He didn't tell her that. He stayed out of it. Remember, Dalen was the first person to take him in and then say, all right, you know what, Anthony, I think we need to put you out. Yes, Angela, I can say it's never going to be every man or every woman. When I speak in general terms, we're talking about majority, but there's always going to be variations from the mean. That's just how the data works. Anthony needs to stand on business with Shayla. That's what he needs to do. Ocean Baby, I agree with you. I'm out. This is stupid. Talk to me, Rhonda, what happened? What happened, Rhonda? Tell me what happened, Rhonda. Tell me what happened. He doesn't agree. Chico is saying, you see how Dalen is slowly backing off Anthony. He doesn't agree with what he's doing. I'm telling you, this is how men roll it. After a period of time, your moral standard cannot stand up to the foolishness after a period of time. You start to come out of it. You no longer want your name to be called. You no longer answer the questions. You no longer answer phone calls. You can only do it for so long. Both of them, Erin Mac, that's true. Even if them want our whole again, to be very, very fair with you, them don't want to see it. They know that Anthony's playing and him don't want the woman back. And that's the problem. I'm so happy Amber didn't let him touch her. Exactly. Stephanie, that's true. Let me see what now. Rhonda, what up? Rhonda there. Rhonda, where you gone? Never mind Rhonda, with us a talk. Fox Faye. Let me see what Faye says. Faye, what are you getting at? On your TV, this is a little chat, does not rep us girls to satisfy question. First off, Pierre is not a close friend to Shayla. She's Anthony's friend. Whereas Dalen is Anthony's close. Okay. W. Maria Hugs. says she just want to justify that. She just want to justify that PR is not a friend, and so she's more defending. I think some people were saying that before. That, you know what I mean, she wanted to that she was more toward Anthony, so maybe that's the reason. Dalen started to distance himself a lot from the time he asked Anthony to leave his house. Yes. K, thank you very much for recognizing that. I'm showing you the distance. I'm showing you the accountability. He has already started to hold Anthony accountable from the day he said, Anthony, I think you've got to go. You are my friend, but I have to make you go out of my house. Why? Because I don't want the drama at my house. Him don't want the drama at my house. Let me see. Chase is a clown. Well, of course, sometimes Chase is a clown. He will end up putting in the hospital real soon. Dalen and Kelvin will be better friends. Less drama. It's less drama. It's too much drama. The man doesn't have the time for the drama. Angela Atkinson, let me see what you said. Angela, I'm trying to find where you said Angela. Angela, so you said, Nikki, what Anthony need to do is more action and less talking. He needs to tell Shayla the truth, then get his lawyer involved and make the rest fall in place. That is true, Angela Atkinson. That's why I agree with you that him now get to where he need to be. That's why we're saying what we're saying right now. That's why my stance are where they are right now. All right, somebody said today, I think it's Malcolm, right? Malcolm was making the whole idea of, you know, Malcolm was, I think, probably trolling. Malcolm probably trolling. Malcolm is trolling. I know when people are trolling. And if Malcolm believes that this is okay or that Anthony is doing, I don't believe so. As a male, watching Anthony play the two women is a waste of time. If you want to say that you're a high value man, I know people come up with a high value story. If you want to say Anthony is a high value man and he has the pick of the litter, well, when you marry a woman, I was trying to make a point, but it was too long. That's okay. Make it, man. Make it again. Maria Hugs, make it. If he wants to say that he's a high value man, okay? Because people can say they're a high value. If he wants to say he's a high value man, one thing we know about high value people are people in those greater places that actually, what you call it now, have outside relationships. Because I've seen other people do it before. And when they did it, they were very clear to the side piece where their interest and loyalty lied. May I tell you no? There was somebody whom I know. She did have a man, and the man already married. Now, I'm a friend. I just know the relationship. But she had a man. The man already married. The man have him wife. And he's already let her know that she will only ever be a side piece. No matter even if she get pregnant, the only thing she's going to be is a side piece. That's the difference. This is why I'm arguing the line that I'm arguing. Omar, big up yourself and welcome to the chat. That's why I'm arguing what I'm arguing. He was very clear. If Anthony is trying to get the two women to be together, okay, in other words, he want to be with the two women at the same time, then be honest and tell him that that's what you're trying to do. The problem is Anthony is lying to Amber, telling her that Shayla gone. Then he goes over to Shayla, then him lie to Shayla and tell Shayla that Amber gone. That's the problem. So it looked like a whole playing situation. It looked like the scoundrel of a man that of course, the opinion of men that a lot of women have, that men are dogs and them are trash and them are whatever else it is, then it gives that opinion. Listen to me. That is my issue. That is my issue with the whole Anthony story. It's not the fact that I want the two of them, you know. For all I care, if you want the two women and the two women them want you and they are okay with sharing you, you're good to go. But the deal is that he's not being clear with woman them. If you want to say a high value, if you want to give me the high value story, I'm a high value man. If you want to give me that, what we know about high value man is they will let the woman them know. Watch a man. Look, let me let you know this from now. This is the wife and this is what's going on. And the wife knows that he has somebody outside. So that's the deal. But because him can't manage it and he's not a real high value man, in my retrospect, that is why. So now, where he's at right now, Dalen is telling him the right thing. Pick a side, because guess what? Amber is saying she does not want to share her man with no friend. And Shayla is saying she don't want to share her baby father with no friend either. So you have a debacle. That is where the toss-up is at. This is very simple. Stephanie, she didn't sign the papers them. Correlator, what you say Correlator? Exactly, O'Neal. That's why I went to Amber first. And she stopped him in his tracks in the morning. Yes. In fact, I could go to when she stopped me in them tracks them. Because me just make know what I want. So now the woman get upset. And now when Amber is talking and I'm seeing some of the comments and people are telling me about Wayne business, I know you're not born a Wayne thing at this point in time. If you're a high value man, you're supposed to can deal with this situation. Me no want to hear nothing about no Wayne story. Me no want to hear how she and Wayne did it together because it gone. You can't take it back. Once the body go in and pum pum, it can't come back. It gone already. It gone. It happened already. It passed and it gone. Me no want to hear nothing more about the Wayne story. We are here in the present, and the present is saying, Amber said, listen to me, man. If you want me back, me have to be the sole and exclusive woman. And you have to show me that I'm the sole and exclusive woman. That's what the woman is saying. This is what the woman is saying. That's what she get at. And you can't beat her up for that. She's not incorrect for saying that. So she have to run him.
I'm so sick of this negativity and all this toxicity that's oozing from you. I'm sick of it. You hear?
Emanating from his pores. The man toxic. This is the problem. When Malcolm there, get yourself back here, so Malcolm, man. Nobody run. Don't run now, Malcolm. Nobody run, man. We're going to talk, because when man talk, you know, I tell you already, say man, do have to criticize, man. He must straddle the fence. We have nothing to do with him straddling the darn fence. Amber was willing to give him a chance. He is not handling. Amber was willing to give this man a chance. I think the woman was willing to give him a chance. But all she was wanting from Anthony is for Anthony to be very clear. Nobody run now. Where Malcolm there? Want to call Malcolm to the front for me, please. Where is Malcolm? Where is Malcolm? Nobody call him my front. Where is Malcolm? Where Malcolm there? Somebody call Malcolm at the front. Somebody call Malcolm to the front, man. You're not going to come do this now. Because what you're going to do now is get. What you're going to do now is get the ladies them confused. To make them think say O'Neal up to the foolishness. You don't call Malcolm at the front. Because Malcolm start the foolishness. You want to take on O'Neal upon the thing for whatever it is. Come take me on. And also high value man rule. If you think you're this high value man, and you believe that you deserve the pick of the litter, you can do one or two things. Either you stay single, and you hit a bunch of girls, and they know that they'll never get exclusivity. You can tell them that women will still agree with it. Some will and some won't. Why on the things that women, you have some women who understand the situation, they understand that they'll never be them now. You have women who all them want is just to be taken care of. They don't care about the woman over what they will live over yonder. They don't want to meet the wife. Then we get a baby. They'll raise the baby for you. And you can go over there and get the pum pum and go back to your yard. Y'all are acting like you don't know certain things that exist. These things have existed since the dawn of time. Only just probably now. Malcolm probably may not know of this. But the real high value men them who are trying to do what Anthony's trying to do, which I don't agree with, but hey, if a man want to do anything, I saw him go, but may I tell you my stance? So don't come with this right here. So this is foolishness. He must straddle the fence. The woman tired of the foolishness. Why not let the woman go? And then what we do now is what I'm not going to do is because Amber has done her thing with Wayne, I'm not going to use that no for justify what Anthony's doing. And I think that's what that crowd is doing. The crowd is justifying. Bet Amber spends that man money daily. Well, she had the wife, Vanswell, so she have to spend the money. Who will spend it else? That's when you take on a wife, she will spend the money. When you get a wife, she's going to spend the money. So if you don't want her to spend the money, don't marry to her. Vanswell, the argument that don't hold up either, because when you get a wife, she will want to spend the money. That's why you have to decide in mind if you're going to marry her or not. Let me see what I say. Why didn't he evict Amber? Because he can't evict Amber because he's the one that stepped out. Vanswell, hold on. Vanswell, you're not Vanswell, you're not experienced the divorce. Vanswell. Honestly, it work. You can't just put out a wife out of the house. Vanswell, you cannot just put a woman out of a house if she has not cheated in the marriage. She can have reasons why she don't want you there at the house, which Shayla has become a reason. What Shayla has just done right now is that Shayla has become a reason. Amber has her fault. We know Amber fault already, and we so discussed that. What we are discussing right now, I didn't want to get in an Amber fault. We are discussing the whole idea of people trying to say them can whitewash Anthony. And you're not going to whitewash him. Because of nonsense. We're not going to whitewash nonsense. Mary, of course, you're right. Some women just want to get taken care of. I've known ladies who are okay with for being the side chick. May I tell you right now, y'all feel like this is some joke business. Yeah, man. What you mean? You have women who okay with the whole idea of being the side. They don't want to be known. They will have the child. They will stay one side and you pay them for the time of whatever it is. And you pay for your child and you do your own thing. There are women like that. What he's trying to do is not far-fetched. It's not unheard of. And it's not far-fetched. Let me some comments. I think that Anthony's going to get a place. Vanzela thought nonsense. That's exactly Vanswell, him can't put her out because he's the one that went outside of the marriage and she catch him cheating. At this point in time, he's at the mercy of the courts. This is why the courts made laws like this. Some man couldn't take advantage of a woman like that. No, women have been using it to take advantage of men for the most part because the courts generally favor women and it does men. It just does. I think we all can agree on that. The courts generally favor men. It generally favors women, versus men. It just generally does. No, Angela Atkinson will come in general terms, Angela Atkinson. Amber is his wife and she has the rights. Plus Anthony abandoned the marriage. He did abandon the marriage. That is true. Come on, we're going to talk, man. We're going to talk. Let's get deeper into the thing.
Me, get in your car, go back to your baby mama, go back to your baby, go back to your in-laws, but you not coming up in here.
Amber, let's just talk about this, all
Talk
right?
about what, huh? Talk about what? The fact that you're the devil, huh? The fact that I was doing fine before you pulled up in here, huh? That you want to talk about that?
Hold on, stop. Of course, the man of the devil. Listen to me. Listen, let's reason with this, guys. Don't worry, send me work to the man. It's cooking season work. We'll cook today. Let's work this out. I was the one advocating just to say, with not just me. Me now waste my time no more with Mario. Vanswell. Nanya. Where's Nanya? Nanya suggested, O'Neal, you know what? Let's give him some grace. And Anthony look like him a change. And Nanya said, O'Neal, me think it better if him staying at the guest house. And me say, of course, it makes sense. Him can stay at the guest house. You know, even at a guest house and them try and work them thing together. They might be passing each other. Time goes by, him take him time and him work it out. The baby mother lives at yonder and all he does is him take care of the baby. She drop the baby off. You know, she goes about her business, whatever the deal is. Or he goes to pick up a child somewhere else and come back to him house. Which, of course, we don't even know if it's his child yet. But we say, okay, you know what? Nanya said, what about the guest house? I'm say, okay. But you know having the baby mother pulling up at the lady's house. You know, right? Having the baby mother pull up at the same house that you and your wife live. Me can't support that. You can't have your baby mother pulling up. Okay. Let me explain something to you. Here's why you can't have this. And here's why I know that's where it make me get different now with it. Improve me wrong. Missy, trust me, say just like you improve me wrong. Me think the boy at, me think this man I get in a something else. But hey. And sometimes I saw it go. You know, you try to give a man grace, but it just go wrong and you have to just wait. When Amber was married to Anthony, she did not cheat. That is true. She never cheated. And you have to give her that. She come close, but she never cheated. You want to talk before the marriage, but you never cheated at the marriage. Angie Paula, welcome to the chat. Faye, where you say it's cooking season, so correct. Both are cheaters. Yes, but in the marriage, in the context of marriage, because you're going to, based on the divorce, guys, you have to use that in the context of marriage. And the question still is being asked. If Anthony felt like she cheated and he wanted to leave, why you never left? Because if a woman did cheat on me before the marriage and I found out, I probably would have left. The chance of me leaving would have been much higher than everything else. Me couldn't take it. Instead, he stayed. So now it negates everything him going to argue in the future. And me have to agree with the people them who argue that. Him not going to do nothing. I feel like Anthony lied to me. We never beat him. We never. Instead, I'm soon pull this up for Andrew again. Instead of all of that, instead of what has occurred, what has actually occurred of this man, this is where the man is, right? Let me see if we can find it. Let me see if we can find it. Only try and find it. Instead of Anthony being the man we were hoping he would have been, this is what has happened to Anthony. This is what has occurred to him. This is what has happened to the woman husband. This is what has happened to this high value man. The side chick beat him. Y'all are okay for watch a side chick treat the husband like a rag doll. You guys are okay? She beat him. So savior, like y'all forget. The level of toxicity, the woman can't allow this now. I would. I'm telling y'all right now. Me have a woman and she has a child, right? Let's say me I be a stepfather. This is my stance on it. You don't have to work my stance, it's okay. This is my belief on it. You don't have to work my stance. But me I go give you what I think about with the stepfather thing and the step parents thing. When you don't have kids, this is my take on it. Whatever child you don't have, your business must be dealt with outside of the home that you have right now. So if you have a youth, if you have a child, and your child's father live across the way, you should go in a in-between or the middle or whatever it is, go drop off your kid and speak to your child's father. That's where you're supposed to be. He's not supposed to be coming to your house while I'm there or none at all. He's supposed to be at my house. And the reverse is true. Me have a baby mother, she live across the way. My wife is not supposed to be dealing with my baby mother. She's not. You don't have to agree with this. Me get it, me realize say, y'all are okay with, the people them walking. No. You're not supposed to be at my doorstep. You're not supposed to be trying to check nothing at all out. Y'all's businesses are supposed to be handled away from the house. Because, why, O'Neill? Because it's too close. It's too easy for the foolishness happen. It's too easy for you to have different things. It's too easy for you inviting trash in your house. There you go. There you go. There you go. Let me see what you say. He could have annulled the marriage. Based on what he found out, he could have found a way to annul the marriage. He could have found a way to do that. He could have found a way to do that. Until that day, she's single. Shayla's single. She can't keep making nice for whatever else this. She still have to take single box. Nanya is correct. Until you sign the divorce paper and you have that, you can't check the marriage box. You have to check the single box. JDM, may I tell you how I think, but listen to me. People may not agree with how me think the step parent thing should rule. I say that because what it does is it separates, it draws clear boundaries. Clear boundaries. There is now no boundary for Anthony. None. He now has no boundaries at all because his baby mother, this woman from whatever it is, the lady now can all of a sudden just decide to show up on him property. Just like that. She can just show up. There is no boundaries. They never set any boundaries in place. None. She is abusive. Live, love, laugh. She is very abusive. And them are show it because a lot of times I saw the woman them, hold up palms up the man them. Listen to me. A regular woman beat up man, y'all believe that this is just if the courts awarded it to her, Anthony can't do anything about it. That's correct. And at the rate at which Anthony is going, the courts may award it to her. Anyways, let's proceed.
And you keep playing with my emotions.
I'm not playing with you.
Anthony, get in your car.
I would never send her over here.
I'm never enough, huh?
You are enough.
I'm never enough for you.
You are enough.
I'm never enough.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Because you would have put on at least a condom. You would have at least had sex with her protected, but you couldn't even do that, Anthony. You couldn't even protect me in that moment. So get in your car and leave.
Let me just say this. She has no say-so on it before marriage, but while she's in the house right now, she have say-so because she had a wife. So I saw it go. Vanswell, these are the rules of marriage. If you know how to play the game, don't play it. Vanswell, you can say what you want to say. The rules of marriage are the rules of marriage. If you don't want to play the game, don't sign up for it. But that's the game of marriage. That's why when you get a wife, you get a wife. And you don't cheat on your wife when you try the best you possibly can to see exactly if you can get your thing working. Or go in your marriage broke then. Married broke. I don't know. Since as Vanswell, since as you don't like the law, then you should marry broke. Marry broke, Vanswell. Don't have any money. The line for me today, the line that held me together today was the condom line. The condom line was I never thought about that. I never thought about that line at all. But me not lie to you, the line hit me. She right. She has said, and again, this is why I said this. She's saying, Anthony, even if you were going to take some pum-pum from Shayla, let's say you're going to take the pum-pum, you couldn't strap up with a little rubbers. Whatever Shayla has, I possibly have. And she right. I'm not going to tell her a lie, so she right. When I was reacting to the video today, I've never heard it that way before. I never heard a line there before yet. I'm going to be honest with you. None of your friends, I never heard a line there before. The line was deep. I never really think about that line like that before. Yeah, the line hit deep. I'll tell you the truth. As a man listening to the line, that was the most powerful line in the skit with a man. That's the most powerful line I hear so far. I'm going to be very honest. Because that line show me say it's like she has said, Anton, not even that. None of you more worry about the other piece them with the people when I worry about marital law. Marital law is marital law. See, they love it or don't love it. If you don't love it, hey, then don't get married. Yes. You got W. Maria, have a wonderful Sunday. She didn't tell Wayne that one time. I don't know if it's a Vanswell. This will not end well for Shayla. I hope it doesn't end well for her, neither live, love, and laugh. I hope so. When are we getting any check-in, Shayla? She's still there PRing. Nobody will check Shayla up to now. And that was my issues. Them don't like to have Shayla look. Them have Shayla on this pedestal. To be honest, the first time with Shayla, he wasn't what? He wasn't fully aware to strap up. Okay, let's say he never strap up the first time. But the second time and the third time, Omari, him can't just in there swim so loosey goose. Him just in there just so. In there. I actually sued the side chick who lives in Georgia who was pregnant with twins in my divorce. Video evidence. Hold on. This is good. Hold on, Christy, because I love when you have first-hand experience, because people don't understand, say, our chat is different. Why our channel is different is because you have people who have experiences. So nobody come here with y'all, wanna think when can't fool nobody. When can't fool nobody. Wanna watch this one. I actually sued the side chick who lived in Georgia, who was pregnant. Let's watch this. Who was pregnant with twins in my divorce. Video evidence. Public Facebook post. SMS text all was used. Wanna see that? For the people that ask questions, wanna learn something there. Somebody that make you know first and experience what's going on. Read that. Cash that to the bank right there, so. That's what I love about my chat. And by the way, I love all out. What I love about my chat is that people bring the first hand experience, bring the receipts them. Because people love come out here without receipts, you know. What the one MR, what you say? Yeah, man. I worked with 2 young ladies that got STD and can't get rid of it. That's the thing. She could have gotten an STD. I've been doing a bunch of videos with these. Wow, I'm glad some of the experience that was what's going on. Of course, Angela, people, the stories are not far-fetched. Sure, there might be variations of it. That's what about our chat is. Our chat is very real. People are coming and talk. That's what our chat is for. We watch the skits them and we discuss the topic. That's if you're new to the channel, that's what we do. Watch the skits and we discuss the topic. We discuss from different angles. People from Barbados are going to tell them view. Trinidad are going to tell them view. Jamaicans going to tell them view. Americans going to tell them view. Grenada are going to tell them view. Bahamas going to tell them view. I think we had somebody from Bermuda, somebody from Africa. People going to tell you the actual view. It's not acceptable. I can't understand it the first time you do whatever it is. Vanzo, we not tell you what else happened. What do you mean? Yeah, man. The law is the law. I've forgotten to add the side chick law. So it can go both ways. When I ask now Christy how much she get. What I call Christy pocket for? Just know that Christy makes some sued. She sued. She was able to sue. Because the woman was tired of the foolishness. Just like Amber is tired of the foolishness. I was giving Anthony grace, but him an embarrassed man. Leave. Walk off. Walk off, fool. Walk off. See, K can tell you. If you read K's comments, you get Barbadian views. You are getting different views from this channel. Different mixture of people. Walk off. See, men, you can't mess up at all. But women can what? Women can have the whole relationship before marriage and do whatever they want. There's no win at all for men. It's cooking season. That's not true. Because, yet again, that's not the deal. The thing is that the man missed the signs and the thing them in the road, the fork in the road. It's cooking season. I think you miss what I say as well too. When believe say I'm trying to side with women, I don't pander to women. Me's a man's man, but the truth are the truth. Because me's a man's man, me go call out behavior with foolishness from both sides of the puzzle. That's why me and Nanya go at it sometimes, and Angela Atkinson. But in this case, we're on the same side, which is Anthony's doing foolishness. Him can't win this. There is no winning in this because when you got the chance, when you find out about the Wayne thing, he got the chance to leave. He never left. And I beg to say that the reason why he's having these problems is that same thing that he didn't leave at that time. He's doing the same thing with Shayla. Him find out about all the things with Shayla and him still not leave. This is a man that ignores the red flags. That's what I try to explain to you. It's cooking season. And men who ignore the red flags will be taught a lesson. That I want to understand. Yes, that is the truth. Men who ignore the red flag will always be taught a lesson. There you go. Men who ignore the red flags will always be taught a lesson. You don't get taught a lesson. You can't ignore the red flag. People always tell you that. What do you mean? For the same reason you get the toxic baby mother down the road pregnant. You know that she not work. You know that she crazy. You know that whatever else it is. But you still go down there and you still breed it. You see the red flag from morning. You know that she a dancer. Her clothes them skimpy. You know the whole of them thing there. Evan White Senior, welcome to the chat. You see the red flag them and you ignore them. So you get taught a lesson what you complain about. Listen to me. That's the moral of the story from men in the Kountry Wayne series is don't ignore the red flags. The moral of the story in the Kountry Wayne series for men is don't ignore the red flags. If you see the red flag, call it. He was trying to do the happy wife, happy life bull crap. So, because I'm going to try to keep this wife happy, I'm going to ignore the mere fact that I don't like the Wayne thing. What? Ridiculous. The man doubled down. What not talk about? He doubled down. The man literally, for the person who asked me, it's cooking season, he doubled down. We never tell him to double down. Him find out same wife or do whatever it is. And he doubled down. Then how now what's now say is man no win and all sorts of different things. What we talking about here? Can't bother that man. But can't bother. Y'all coming in the chat with the foolishness. So you know something I'm calling out already. Y'all know. That's one reason I go watch my channel. I tell you when the woman them wrong, I'm going to tell you how I feel with whatever it is, and I'm going to tell you when men wrong too. Yeah, man, you missed it. It's cooking season. It missed the red flag them. When the red flags were there, it missed the sign there. It passed, gone. Shayla, you see how Shayla was behaving. Okay, I'm going to show you something else. It's cooking season. Vibing with Charlie Morris, that's right as well too. It's cooking season. I'm going to show you how much red flag Anthony missed. The other day, Pierre told him that Shayla came over there acting crazy. He's seen Shayla act crazy a couple times well. And he still ignored the red flag. I don't know. Look up Nenny relationship with a North Carolina man. I need to look that up. What's it? Nenny relationship with a North Carolina man. Maybe we can do a video on that. We'll have to probably talk with that one day. Stephanie, me look on that. Anthony made a side piece, a millionaire. Exactly. Vance well after the thing. You don't go. The woman has been a gold digger for ages. Y'all tell me someone couldn't smell gold digger on Shayla? No. Okay. Hold on. Let me ask you something. Y'all telling me that as men, this is a few man in that channel. Y'all telling me that when you watch Shayla movements and y'all don't smell gold digger all written all over it? Like when you don't smell the facts of the woman a gold digger. You don't smell it at all. You never sniff it. None at all. You don't sniff it. If you tell me, say, y'all didn't see Shayla's gold digging tendencies. Like if you watch Anthony's, reaction with Shayla, and y'all are telling me that you didn't pick up the gold digging with Shayla. If you were Anthony, you couldn't pick up the gold digging, then, hey, me don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's all right, me gone. Me don't know what to tell you. Let's see. All I know is that I don't want Amber back with that. She should be. She needs somebody else. Live, love, laugh, that's cool. This is how people, I love that live, love, laugh. This is how people get caught up falling for representatives. Thank you very much. And you know what? It happens to women as well. But we are talking about Anthony right now, so we're sticking on the man. Because women sometimes get caught up to the wrong man. Why you think you get the wrong? You get a baby father where you're like, eh. But it is what it is. Yes. Red flag, man. You're going like you don't see the red flags. Nonetheless, let me get back to Dalen's correction of Anthony. No, me cook the part there. Angela want to be bothered with. Nobody wants to be bothered with Shayla's mess. Shayla is so messy. You can't carry that. Him take Shayla from Ashley to class. You're right. Chico, you're right, you know. Did Kara got class. The woman doesn't deserve. She doesn't even deserve it. She doesn't deserve it. If there's anybody that does not deserve what Shayla is, she does not deserve it. She doesn't deserve it, man. The woman do nothing. You could have seen her from up front. It up front, the woman does a gold digger from up front. Up front, she a gold digging up front. Rico Diara, welcome to the chat. Anthony showed us who he talked to when he went to the strip club. That's correct, Brittany. That's correct. Him love the little bar girl him from morning. Because him think him can captain save a hoe until him get caught up. Him just want the right one. And sometimes men fall with them little girl. I met the bartender. Ooh, maybe looking for me. They love the bartender. Bar girl. And we know. I met the bartender. Ooh, if you're looking for me. Let me say, bar girl, stripper girl. So, anyway, back to the check-in because they need to check in like a man check man.
I do. You can be a good guy when you want to. You've always been solid with me. But bro, you are a horrible spouse, boyfriend, baby daddy. Like, bro, Amber don't deserve none of that, man.
Let me ask the ladies, have you ever checked any of your friends like this? Have you ever felt a friend or someone else? Let me hold on. Have you ever checked? Ladies, have you ever or seen checked a friend like this? There you go. Have you ever checked a friend like this? Me don't know if uno so harsh. More listen to this. Ladies, have you ever checked anyone like this? This is a real checking. Say what you want to say. This is a man really and truly telling another man, listen man, you're terrible for me run, bro. I'm in love with the stripper. I'm in love with the stripper. She ride and she roll. Dalen has been keeping it real. Ladies, tell me the truth. Ladies, don't lie to me. Have you ever checked a friend like this? That me I talk about. Where you tell them, listen, man, I don't think you deserve the man. I think you're a horrible spouse. And I think you should. Have you ever checked that? Kenny, we know it's a Dalen weak, but in another moment in strong. Kenny said Dalen is weak too. Dalen is weak, but in this moment, he is strong. He must tell him friend the truth. That he's been terrible in the way that he has dealt with his marriage and how him allowed this side chick. And don't forget that Dalen has been talking about Shayla for ages. He's been telling Anthony forever, bro, why are you messing with that chick? You sure said that to your speed? We know Dalen is simp, you know. We know that Dalen is simp. But in this moment, Silverata says she have to check her sister. You say him can't check Brittany? Of course him check Brittany. Hold on, what are you talking about? You may not have seen that episode, but of course Dalen checked Brittany. He definitely checked Brittany. Oh, he definitely checked Brittany. The rooster is nowhere around. And Shayla's worst time when she needs her. Of course, because she gone, because her man gone too. Angie Paula, me see your stuff here, so. There is no favoritism for me either, Faye. I just call the series, me see it down the line. When one character is speaking facts, me agree with the facts. Kenny, we talk about the Wayne already. The Wayne part talk about already. We talk about she messed with Wayne before the marriage. We know why you never leave. Dalen check Brittany and leave her alone. Now, if he does, hey, whatever it is. But he actually did. Him actually did. Yes, Dalen keeping it real. And him a keep it real. Nanya, what you say, Nanya? It's a great comment. Hold on. Angie, I think I saw your comment, Angie. Angie, I did see your comment. Angie, did I see? Hold on, Angie. Read my comments. Hold on. Angie, let me see your comments. The rooster is nowhere to be found. I saw that. In a time when she needed her most. I saw that, Angie Paula. Definitely she's not around. I think that somebody said it in the chat and I agree with the sentiments. I think that Shayla is not trusting her mother anymore. Angie, I think that Shayla is not trusting her mother anymore. She tired to trust Angelina because it now work. Yeah, I think she tired to trust Angelina because it not working. You're like, it's not working, you know? Me just call it like it is. That's all I do. Listen to me. When the people them do good, that's what it is. When them don't do good, then that's what it is. But come on, guys. Hey, you're not going to be right in every moment. I don't expect any one person to be right in any moment. If you're coming to the channel thinking that I'm thinking that one character is more right in every moment, that's not true. Amber has her time. If y'all watch my channel long enough, you will see, trust me, I have my days when I talk about Amber. This is just a day for Anthony because it's his time to shine. And we have invested time to watch him act like he's going to do something, but he's not doing it. Nonetheless, let's proceed.
She's too good for you.
Man, that woman helped me become the man I am. Like, she changed me.
And bro, you don't see how selfish you sound? You want Amber back because she helped you be a better man? Because she changed you? Come on, man. At the sake of what? What does she lose doing all that for you, man?
I know.
Do you?
Yes, I do. And I know I owe her the world now. And I'm going to kill myself trying to do that. Look, man, I told you, I messed up. Hell, the whole world knows I messed up, right?
Yeah.
But it's not about what you did. It's about what you're going to do to fix that and make sure it never happens again.
You know what, man? I almost believe you.
You see that? Kenny, I want you to look on that. That is the look of, that's what I say too. Everything what Dalen just said a while ago, exactly what I said. At this point, Anthony is all talk and no action. At this point, Anthony is all talk and no action. Almost believe him too. Almost. Me are the same man will come here so and I say, no man, if you give him a chance. And Kenny, if you watch my show, trust me, you would know that me actually go up at Amber at different times. They them can tell you. Don't think O'Neal play with nothing at all over here. So go back into the channel and watch. There are countless of videos to watch. Watch them. But this is a... Dalen just echoed my sentiments. I wish me believe him. I wish me believe him. But I can't believe him no more because he's just been talking. He's saying he's want to do these things, but he's not doing them. As a mentor of mine said, who do you listen to? Yes, Angela Ross, he doesn't believe him either. And I'm right. Dalen says, who do you listen to? This is what my mentor said. O'Neal, who do you listen to? You listen to someone who has what you want and has been where you are. Anthony has not been to this place that he's talking about. This place of, let me try to win my wife back. This place of, let me start telling the truth. This place of, let me tell Shayla what's really up and what's really going on. This place of, let me really tell Amber the truth. This place of, all right, let me really try to win my wife back if I'm trying to do that. Let me set boundaries. None of that not happen. So, no matter what you tell me a foolishness, me wish me believe him too. At this point, me done. Me done. We don't know when she's going to turn her. Christopher, that's the question. When will PR turn her back for Anthony? That's the question. At this point, Anthony sounds like he's speaking in a Charlie Brown language. That's right, fear. Oh, it sounds to me. Blah, 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 blah. The marriage over, it done. Me accept it. At this one, me accept it. May I tell the men them from now, if you can't follow divorce law, don't get married. From one married man to men who have not yet gotten married, I'm telling you right now, if you can't follow the laws, then don't get married. Or, maybe this is an option, or if you want to get married broke, if a woman willing to accept you with nothing, so you lose nothing, then fine. You can do that. It's just, that's all I'm saying. Because when they calculate your percentages for spousal support, 0% of nothing, 100% of zero is zero. There you go. That's the perfect answer for you. If you want to get married and you think that you want to eat lots of stuff that you're doing, if you want to do all of that, marry broke. Get a woman with your broke self. Just no money at all, not working, makes you take you up. So that way, in case you want to go cheat and do a little thing them, and she kick you out because of course you own nothing, she kick you out, then you're fine. You can go find somebody else. And then, when they do spousal support, you're not going to lose nothing. You're not going to lose nothing. Just marry broke. You're not going to lose nothing. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's the advice you need. Him don't want to lose him money. The mom guzzer, him though, that's exactly what it is. He don't want to lose no money. Him should think about that long time. What made Shayla stop believing in Angelina? I'm not sure. I think she's realized that it's not working. Whatever she's saying is not working. Angie, yes, Angie, I see your comment. Angie Paula, I believe that Shayla has stopped believing because it's not working. It now work. Chico, exactly. If you want to get married broke as a church mouse. Go up on the altar, bank book zero. No car, no house, nothing at the bank. You have no job at all. Get married. And you will be okay. That may I get the truth. Because apparently the problem is you don't want to lose anything. So then there you go. There you go. Since as you're looking for, but you have to find the girl who is willing to do that with you. I don't know which woman are going to plan for just take you up. No money at all. You're going to be sleeping on the couch. You're going to have to adhere to her rules. And I'm not doing that. So me can't tell you that me I'm going to do that. But since that's what you want, I'm giving you options. Either you adhere to the rule or you work that as the option. I'm not sleeping on any woman's couch. And I'm sleeping in a bed. I'm not sleep on no woman's couch. I know my business that. Y'all can work that stuff. Chico don't know O'Neal feel about the bed business. O'Neal for sleeping in bed. So, Angela Atkinson, that's right. The two things is not working anymore. Not even Dalen believes him. Nobody not believe him. No one believes him. When me play it again so Dalen can say it so you hear it.
It's about what you're going to do to fix that and make sure it never happens again.
You know what, man? I almost believe you.
Almost. Me almost believe him too. Oh, I saw. Yeah. We need to go live because Oni is just talking. We need to have a conversation. I'm going crazy. We have a crazy engine. You'll have a crazy, Lord gosh. Me just come on for a couple minutes because me gone. Why did Amber marry Anthony? Knowing she was sleeping around. He was her come up. Possibly. You can't say that if you want to say that. Hey. All right. You could say that. Well, the question is, why did Anthony just stay single? That's what it is. At this point in time, I think Anthony need him some. Because him definitely has become an actual chicken. This is exactly what Anthony has become at this point in time. You ready? Let me tell you exactly what Anthony. Let me get his face on the screen. All this talking, all this puffing, even if he just be quiet, this is what Anthony has become.
When you see some chicken heads, say, that man at you like chicken heads, say, Girl hungry can't buy chicken legs. Chicken head.
He has messed with a chicken head, and that is exactly what he has become. That is what he has become. Vanswell, why he married her? That's the question. The question I know why she married him and why he married her. And why him stayed. Listen to me, the onus is on you, gentlemen. You are the one with the assets to lose. Vanswell, you are the assets to lose. You have the assets to lose. Because the writers hide Amber's red flags. No, they don't. No, they don't. The red flags, them did it. Anton does the sign. Anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful night.
When you see some chicken heads, get one at you like chicken heads.